Moving yoga with Corey. That's me. I'm a graduate student in the kinesiology and integrated physiology at Michigan Tech, and I'm super excited to be bringing some nice, easy yoga flows for you. And so today we'll definitely be kind of taking it a step back from, if you were here with the last session, I know I kind of threw out some balance poses that, I think we had some fun with. I love to challenge everyone. I love to challenge myself even, so don't worry, I'm challenging myself. And so we're all in this together with my yoga flows, but I'll be bringing it a step back today. I got some other variations for some poses too. So I'll be going through those, but today what we'll need is a mat. If you have yoga blocks, feel free to grab yoga blocks or some pillows. If you need maybe like a chair next to you or even like a little table, we'll be doing just one balance pose. I say it's one of the more easier ones just because I'm able to give about 3 different variations of it, which is very nice. So we're gonna get rocking and rolling, and we're just gonna start in a nice seated position. And so if you have a pillow and need a pillow, feel free to put that even just behind on your bottom to give yourself a bit more elevation. If not, just get into a nice seated, comfortable position. That's what's important, is to really listen to your body, especially during these yoga flows. That's something I really preach during my flows. And also a little side note, do not mind my two co-hosts who are actually in the screen for once, Tony and Charlie, so they'll be kind of around joining us today. But anyways, we're in our nice, comfortable seated position, and we're just gonna take a couple of deep breaths. So we're gonna inhale and exhale. So we're just really starting to ground ourselves and get ready for this practice. What we kind of want to accomplish today, and just be more mindful today and to move with intention. Those are some goals that I always kind of set for myself when I get sitting on the mat. Now we're going to just kind of start doing some head rolls. So just start rotating your head in a circle one way. Inhale and exhale. All right, on the next inhale, feel free to rotate the other way. All right, kind of just shake your head out a little bit, bring it back up to center. We're gonna do some shoulder circles now. So inhale, bring the shoulders up forward, up towards your ears. Exhale, drop them back down. Inhale and exhale. Feel free to go at your own pace with this. I like to pair my movements with the breathing. So even if you're just following along with that, feel free to go at your own pace. All right, we're gonna reverse. So bring the shoulders back and up, inhale and exhale. All right, shake your shoulders out a little bit. Next, I'm gonna take my right hand, cross it on over to my left knee, and get just a nice, simple twist in, looking over my left shoulder. All right, on an inhale, bring it back to center. And now we're gonna take our left hand over to the right knee and twist on the other side. All right, on an inhale, back to center. We're gonna straighten our legs out in front of us this time. And just reach out towards our toes, doing a seated forward fold. You can also just kind of walk your hands out to whatever's comfortable. Rest your hands on your shins, but whatever's comfortable, just bring the heart closer to your legs. On an inhale, sit on back up. I'm gonna take my left leg first, bend it, cross it over the right foot. That's kind of hard to see, but I'm gonna give another kind of variation for this one too. We're gonna start off with this. If this is enough for you, feel free to stay right here. If you wanna get a little bit more of a deeper stretch, you can take the extended leg and bend it so your foot's kind of touching for me, it's my left hip. So whichever variation you choose, feel free to go with that one. But then we're gonna take our right hand, either hug the knee, put the elbow on the other side of the knee, and get a nice twist in on this side. And with every inhale, even try to like elongate your spine like someone's pulling at your head with a little string. And with every exhale, if you feel like you can get a little bit more in on your twist, go deeper into the twist. But listen to your body, whatever's comfortable, and whichever variation is comfortable for you today. All right, on an inhale, we'll release. I'm gonna extend that bottom bended leg back out. Extend back out my right leg, kind of shake it out a little bit. Next, I'm gonna take my right leg, bend it, bring it over the left. I'm gonna also bend this leg since I did it on the other side. Taking my left hand, hugging that right knee to the other side, and twisting to my right side. All right, on an inhale, bring it back to center. Extend out that bottom leg. Extend out your other leg. And next we're going to get into some seated figure fours. So I'm going to bend my left leg and I'm going to bring my right ankle and rest it onto my left knee. So you're looking like a figure four. And I'm just going to take my hands and just kind of rest them behind me to give myself some balance and stability. Now, I have my leg out at about a 90-degree angle right now, the bent leg on the floor. If you want to scoot your bottom even just a little bit closer to that leg, feel free to. It gets you a little bit more of a deeper stretch. And from here, we're just going to even rock the leg back and forth. Start to loosen our legs up. All right, if you're sitting a little closer to that foot that's on the floor, feel free to just back your bottom up a little bit so we can release, bring the right foot back down to the floor, and we're gonna do it on the opposite side. So left ankle to right knee. If this is comfortable for you, feel free to stay with your leg on the ground at a 90-degree angle. If not, bring the bottom a little bit forward to that foot on the floor, and then just start rocking back and forth. Just some light rocking, nothing too extreme where you're getting your leg to the floor, but just whatever's comfortable. Just listen to your body. All right, on an inhale, we can release that. Bring our left foot to the floor. We can extend our legs back out in front of us. And then what I'm gonna have us do is bring the right foot in. So like we're almost gonna do like a half butterfly position, but keep the left leg out extended. And we're just gonna walk our hands out to our left foot, get kind of a one-legged forward fold in here. You can touch your toes, but just get nice and relaxed to stretch out this left side. All right, on an inhale, lift the body back up, and we're gonna switch, bringing that left leg in, extending the right leg out. Go ahead and walk it out, touch your toes. We'll take a couple deep breaths here. All right, on an inhale, bring the body back up. We're gonna leave our left leg bent like this, and we're just gonna have our right leg go ahead and meet up with the left to where the bottoms of our feet are pressed together. So we're in a butterfly position is what this is called. And what we wanna do is just try to get the knees down to the ground as much as you are comfortable with, and then just bring the chest down towards your feet. I like to try to keep my back straight. I don't want to curve it. So just try to keep it as straight as possible as you're lowering your heart down towards your feet. Take some nice inhales and exhales here. All right, on an inhale, raise back up. And I'm just gonna flip on over so that I'm on my knees now. I'm gonna give you guys a side view now. So what position we're gonna be in is table position. And so we just wanna try to get our back kind of as flat as possible right now. So we're ultimately, we're looking like a table. And from here, we'll do a couple of cat and cows. So on an inhale, arch the back, bring the back down, bring the heart and head up. So we look like a cow. On an exhale, curve that table, bring that tailbone in, curve the back up, drop the head and chest, cat. Inhale, raise back up into cow. Exhale, circle the spine into cat. We'll do a couple of these at your own pace, but inhale, cow, exhale, cat. And feel free to play around with any of these poses too. So sometimes with cat and cow, I'll kind of circle my body more towards one way. Into cow, inhale, and exhale, finish the circle. Cat, excuse me. Gotta reverse and go the other direction. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. On an inhale, we'll just bring it back to a nice table position. But from here, I know it's a little bit hard to see, but I'm gonna kind of bring my toes in, so like they're kind of kissing. Bring those back down to the ground. Just gonna rest my bottom on my feet, on my legs. Extend my arms out to kind of whatever's comfortable. But we're in a nice child's pose right now. And we'll take a couple of deep breaths there. I'm just gonna fix my camera really quick so everyone can just kind of see me a little bit better. Okay. So from child's pose, we're just gonna raise back up into our neutral table position. And from here, I have two different variations for ultimately downward dog. So for this one, we're gonna either do puppy pose or fully go on up to down dog. But for puppy pose, you wanna make sure that your knees are nice and straight with your hips. And ultimately, you're just gonna kind of bring your hands out to whatever's a comfortable position, but try to get your head and your shoulders kind of all in line with your back. So right here, this is puppy pose. This is variation 1 for down dog. And now for down dog, I curl my toes and I fully extend up my legs. So I feel like I'm looking like an upside down V, to be honest. But choose whichever variation is comfortable for you. And from here, if you're up in down dog, feel free to play around and try to get your heels all the way down to your mat. Sometimes I kind of shift between the two, and so right now my right foot's a little bit tighter than my left. I'll even kind of go into like a one-legged down dog to try and stretch that out. But now And now from here, we're gonna exhale, lower the body all the way down. So we're pretty much laying down. And inhale, we're just gonna lift the chest up. So we're in an up dog position. And now exhale, either go back up fully to down dog. I will show kind of the puppy pose position right now. Even from there, it's kind of easy to go between the puppy position and the up dog position that we're doing. So I'll kind of give this variation again. We'll flow through it again. So we're gonna exhale, lower the body. Inhale, raise that chest up so we're in up dog. And now I'm gonna fully extend to down dog. If you're doing the puppy position, feel free to go to that one. Inhale, raise your bottom back up so you're in the down dog position. And now from here, I'm gonna take my right foot. If you're in the puppy position, feel free to just kind of lift your body up a little bit and just step your right foot in between your hands. Otherwise, I like to lift my foot up a little bit, give myself a down dog, one-legged down dog position. And then exhale, bring the foot straight between my legs. And then I'm gonna inhale, raise my body up so we're in a crescent lunge, shoulders on top of hips. And we'll just take a couple nice deep breaths here. Now, if the arms being straight up as you see with me is a little bit too much, feel free to put your hands down at your hips. Whatever's kind of comfortable for you. I know my arms get a little tired. But on an inhale, I'm gonna drop that back foot so it's parallel, or perpendicular, excuse me, perpendicular to the foot that's in front of me. So I'm in a nice, strong warrior two position. Still, shoulders stacked on top of hips. Feel free to go into kind of a lunge that's comfortable for you. So if it's a little bit deeper, feel free to go deeper. If not, feel free to bring your feet in a little bit closer. But of course, whatever's comfortable for you. There are different levels that we're all at. But we'll take a deep breath here. And on an inhale, we're just gonna reverse it using that back leg as just kind of a guide. Don't put your weight on it, but using it as a guide for our reverse warrior. On an inhale, back up to warrior two. And then on an inhale, we're gonna go forward. You can either rest your elbow to your knee. Of course, don't put too much weight on it. Or you can fully go down, fingertips on the floor. If you maybe even want to grab a yoga block or like a pillow for a little bit more elevated, feel free to do that for this one. But on an inhale, bring it back up to warrior two. Oh, my socks are bugging me. Inhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, back up to warrior two. Inhale, drop down into forward warrior is what I'm going to call it right now. Inhale, back up to warrior two. We'll just go through those one more time. Inhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, forward warrior. And inhale, back up to warrior two. Give me a sec, so I'm gonna take my sock off. All right, and from here, we're actually just gonna straighten this forward leg. So we're in a triangle pose now. And we're just gonna kind of go through those same two reverse and forward flows. So inhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, normal triangle. Inhale, forward triangle. I feel like this would be a good one too if you had that yoga block to just help if you needed a bit more elevation, if your fingers don't fully reach down, or even a pillow. Inhale, back up to normal triangle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, normal triangle. And inhale, forward triangle. Inhale, normal triangle. And from here, we'll bend that leg again. That's the foot that's facing up towards the top of our mat. Go back onto the balls of the back foot. Bring those hands down. So your foot's in between them. Step the foot back. And we're just going to exhale, lower the body all the way down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, puppy pose or down dog. Again, just play around to pedal your feet a little bit, or even like stretching out your arms a little bit if you're in the puppy position. And next we'll take our left leg. So either step the foot forward or inhale, raise, exhale, step the foot between your hands, excuse me. And inhale, raise the body up. So we're in crescent lunge. On an inhale, drop that back heel so it's perpendicular with the front. Warrior two. On an inhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, forward warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, forward warrior. Inhale, warrior two. We'll go through that just one more time. Inhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, forward warrior. Inhale, warrior two. And now we're going to straighten out that bent leg. So we're in triangle position. And inhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, regular triangle. Inhale, forward triangle. Inhale, normal triangle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, normal. Inhale, forward. And inhale, back up to normal. And so now from right here, I'm going to flip over so I'm facing everyone. But that foot that's facing forward to your mat, just go ahead and turn it so it's kind of in the same direction as the other foot. You can even, if you need to, bring your feet a little bit closer together, because what we're going to do is we're just going to do a forward fold with our legs spread apart just a little bit. So hinging at the waist, we're just going to go ahead and drop into a forward fold. If you need some yoga blocks for resting your fingertips on, feel free to grab one. You can reach all the way down to the ground. Go ahead and do that. And not even just yoga blocks, but even like some pillows, or if you even want to use up your chair, whatever you got around the house, but just a nice forward fold. If you need to also put a little bit of a bend in your knees so you're not locking them. And on an inhale, we're just going to raise back up into our nice standing position. We're going to bring our feet completely together. And this is where we're going to do a little bit of that balance work that I said. So if you need your chair, your little table, feel free to grab that. But so the three variations, I should say, that I have is, for one, we're going to take our right foot, kind of pop the heel up a little bit, get a nice bend in there, and then we're just going to externally rotate it. And so this is variation one. Feel free to stay here if this is the level that you are at. If not, variation two, we're just going to lift that foot up just below the knee and hang out here for a little bit. Get that nice balance work in. Now, variation three, go ahead and pick that leg up and bring it up above the knee. And then try not to push the leg so much into the standing leg. But I know for me it's a little bit difficult because my thighs are so muscular that my foot just wants to keep dropping back down. But just try to get into whatever is a comfortable position for you. And feel free, like I said, if you need a chair, something to balance on, feel free to kind of use that for some stability. All right, on an inhale, feel free to drop that leg, shake it on out a little bit, and we'll go on over to the other side. So pop that heel up on the left side, externally rotate it, level one, level two, bring that foot up just below the knee, level three. And then sometimes too, if you're feeling a little bit more up to it, feel free to raise the hands up, bring them to your chest. Feel free to play around with it. Any of these balance poses, feel free to play around. Whatever your body can do. Sometimes you'll amaze yourself. All right, on an inhale, feel free to release and shake it on out. Good job, everybody. I know those aren't the easiest poses to do sometimes, but that's why I like the tree poses, because I get 3 different variations out of it. All right, and I think from this one, we're gonna go ahead to our laying portion of the practice. I'm just gonna tilt my camera down so everybody can see me a little bit better. And so we're just gonna lay down, starting with our legs inside of our chest. And for those of you who've been kind of watching my videos for a little bit now, I like to get a nice back massage in before I do anything else. So go ahead and just rock yourself back and forth like a little egg. All right, and when you're feeling ready, I'm going to extend out my right leg and cross the left leg over to the right side. I'm looking towards everybody in the camera, towards my left side, and my left hand, extend it out. All right, on an inhale, bring that leg up, back up to center. Bring back the right one to the left. Now extend that left one out. Cross the right leg over. Look over to the right. Right hand extended out. This would be another good pose too if you had like a pillow or something. I know I use my yoga blocks, but just to help kind of, so you're not just having your leg floated, but if you need something to rest your legs on, feel free to grab something. All right, on an inhale, bring it back up to center. Bring that left leg back to your right one. And just kind of like circle your knees a little bit in a circle. Whatever's comfortable right now. Giving yourself a big hug. Ooh, zip all over a little bit. All right, I think what we're gonna do now is just extend the legs out. So we're in a nice, comfortable laying position. Feel free to put your hands either kind of out towards your sides or leave them on your stomach, but whatever's kind of just a nice, comfortable laying position. We're gonna get about a minute or so of meditating in. So breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Feel free to close your eyes. And just listen to what's around you as you're focusing on the inhale and exhale of your breath. On your next inhale, slowly start to wake your body back up by wiggling your toes, your fingers, kind of just stretching your body out, doing whatever's kind of comfortable. I like to bring my knees into my chest, give myself a big hug, kind of rock myself back up to a seated position. And I'm going to come closer to the camera so I can kind of see everybody. But that is our practice for today. I really appreciate everyone coming and joining me and up and moving. Our next workout is tomorrow at 10, which is a surprise workout. Yeah, and feel free to stay on the Zoom call for a little bit longer. You can chit chat, give me some feedback. I'm always looking for some feedback. I want to make these sessions a lot better. And I think looking to next Friday, I think we're going to do a little bit of a Pilates based workout. So that will be fun. But yeah, as always, namaste. Thank you.